Ever wondered how to make delicious corn samosas at home? Welcome to our culinary journey, where we'll be making one of the most loved Indian snacks, corn samosas. A perfect blend of boiled corn and mashed potatoes, spiced up with a mix of aromatic herbs, all wrapped in a crispy golden brown crust. From preparing the filling to kneading the dough, assembling and frying, we'll guide you through each step. By the end of this video, you will know how to make mouth-watering corn samosas right at your home. First, let's gather all the ingredients for the filling. You'll need a cup of boiled and crushed corn kernels, half a cup each of boiled mashed potatoes and finely chopped onions. You'll also need a quarter cup of finely chopped green bell pepper, a couple of chopped green chilies, and a teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. To spice it up, gather half a teaspoon each of cumin seeds and turmeric powder, and a teaspoon each of garam masala and red chili powder. Lastly, salt to taste, 2 tablespoons of oil and some chopped cilantro for garnish. With these ingredients ready, we are all set to start cooking. Now, it's time to prepare the filling for our samosas. This is where all the flavor is packed, so let's dive in. First, we'll heat a couple of tablespoons of oil in a pan. Once it's hot, we'll add half a teaspoon of cumin seeds and let them splutter, releasing their earthy aroma. Next, we'll toss in half a cup of finely chopped onions and 2 to 3 green chilies, depending on how spicy you like it. We'll sauté these until the onions become translucent. That's when they've softened and released their sweetness. We will then add a teaspoon of ginger garlic paste to the pan and sauté it for a minute. This paste is a flavor powerhouse. It really brings out the depth in our filling. Now we're going to add in our spices. Half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, a teaspoon each of garam masala and red chili powder, and of course, salt to taste. We'll give that a good stir, ensuring every bit of onion is coated in our fragrant spice mix. Once our base is ready, we'll add 1 cup of boiled and crushed corn kernels, half a cup of boiled and mashed potatoes, and a quarter cup of finely chopped green bell pepper. We'll cook this mixture for a few minutes until everything is well combined and the flavors have melded together. Lastly, we'll sprinkle some chopped cilantro for that fresh herby kick and mix it in. And there you have it. Our corn and potato filling is done. Now that our filling is prepared, let's set it aside to cool and move on to the dough. While our filling cools, we will prepare the dough. For this, you will need 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of oil, water for kneading, and just a pinch of salt. Grab a mixing bowl and add in the all-purpose flour. Next, add the salt, followed by the oil. Mix these ingredients well until they're well combined. Now comes the fun part. Gradually add water to the mixture as you need. You're aiming for a dough that's smooth and firm, not too soft or too hard. It might take a bit of time, but trust me, the texture of your samosas depends on it. Once you're satisfied with your dough, cover it with a damp cloth to keep it from drying out, and let it rest for about 30 minutes. This rest time allows the gluten in the flour to relax, resulting in a more pliable dough. Now that our dough is ready, let's move on to assembling our samosas. It's time to assemble our samosas and get them ready for frying. Let's start by dividing our dough into small, equal-sized balls. Each ball should be rolled into a thin oval shape. Once you have your thin oval, cut it right down the middle to create 2 semicircles. Now, take one of these semicircles and fold it into a cone shape. Make sure to seal the edge with a little water flour paste. This will ensure your samosa holds its shape while frying. Next is the fun part, filling the samosas. Spoon some of the prepared corn and potato mixture into your dough cone. Don't overfill it or sealing it will be tricky. Once your samosa is filled, it's time to seal the open edge. Fold it over and press gently to form a perfect triangle. Use your water flour paste again here to seal it securely. Repeat the process with the remaining dough and filling. Now, for the final step, frying. Heat some oil in a deep frying pan over medium heat. Once the oil is hot, carefully add the samosas. Fry them until they turn a beautiful golden brown and have a crisp exterior. When they're done, lift them out of the oil and let them drain on a paper towel to remove any excess oil. And there you have it, delicious hot and crispy corn samosas ready to be served. Look at these golden beauties. We've journeyed through gathering ingredients to crafting the perfect samosa dough and finally frying up these exquisite corn samosas. Don't hesitate to try this at home. Now you know how to make delicious corn samosas at home. Enjoy them with your favorite chutney or sauce. Happy cooking!